Vague refers to something that is unclear or imprecise in its meaning or intention. Inconsistent, on the other hand, refers to something that does not remain the same or is not uniform in its behavior or quality.
It's a Jack sandwich.
Yeah.
Now I see a Jack sandwich.
As it should be.
Mind the same.
As it should be.
Hi, boys.
Are hot dog sandwiches?
Well,
Right.
see, when this question comes up, there's only one follow-up question. How are you defining a sandwich? Simple as that.
Yes. Yep.
I say no.
And once you have that answer, then we can answer the question.
It's a hot dog.
Why do you say no?
It's a hot dog. A sandwich is 2 pieces of bread, not a
Cradle.
bread hug. Yeah.
That's
So what if you separated the buns? Because that happens sometimes in accident.
How many times have you put a hot dog in the microwave and pulled it out, and then the bun is like
The
I
buns
don't
split.
microwave my buns.
wait,
You should.
you don't microwave your
That's weird.
weirdo. What?
No. You microwave the hot dog, then you put the hot dog in the bun.
No, you put the hot dog in the bun, you wrap it in a paper towel, and then you put it in the microwave.
That's
how
how he
an
steams
American
the
does
bun.
it. Right.
Why do you need to steam the bun?
Thank you, Lou. Holy shit. Guys, mark this. Second time Lou and I have agreed on something. Oh, shit. And we didn't even have to have a conversation. It was just natural, just connected. Boom. No, that's how you make a
Yep.
fucking hot dog.
You want some
Jack-
stiff-ass bread for your hot dog?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
No, Jack was actually just writing it down, was what he was
Jack,
saying.
Wait
Jack
a
likes
second.
hard buns, apparently.
They're not hard if you keep the bread properly.
They're also not steamed. Like, come on now. You ever had a hot dog from a hot dog cart?
Costco? Costco steams their buns.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So does Sam's. Or a hot
7-Eleven?
dog cart. Like you were in New York recently. Those carts, you got buns on one side being steamed, underneath with the hot dogs being boiled and whatnot. So your buns are nice and soft. I wanna put my hands in those soft buns, Jack. Come on now.
Nope.
Yeah.
Buns of
Yeah.
steel. Buns of steel.
Is a hot dog a sandwich? Like I said, the moment you tear the bread apart and you got, by your definition, the hot dog in between the top and bottom bun,
Then yes.
then it becomes a sandwich. Again, depends on what your definition is. So, like they do make those cradle buns, right? That's unlikely to break. Therefore, it could never be a sandwich on that definition.
So the answer is maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
yeah. Again, every time I've had this question come up like once a year from somebody, just fucking around at a bar, whatever, and it's like not answer that question until you define a sandwich for me, then I'll tell you.
What other definitions of sandwich have you got?
Right?
What? Some it's just bread with some kind of filling, like filling as in peanut butter and jelly. Put those together and makes a sandwich. So the filling is the peanut butter and jelly.
Right.
The filling could be Nutella, whatever. But the key was bread and a filling. Like you could take one piece of bread, fold it in half, whatever filling, and that's considered a sandwich by some people too.
That's
All
a hot dog.
The bread.
Also
That's a hot
considered a hot dog bun at that point. Once you folded
There
your
you
bread
go.
in half.
My point exactly. That's why it has to be defined. You
Some of us
guys
grew
are
up
proving my
poor.
point.
I didn't have hot dog buns until I was a man.
Man,
Jack
I
out here
didn't have all that
Jack
money
out here
either,
eating
but we didn't do it that way, man. You take 2 hot dogs, and you slice them long ways, and you fold them open, and that's your meat on slices of bread, on regular
Ooh.
slices.
Yes.
Don't talk about slicing hot dogs down the middle. That's Jack had some really weird bad flashbacks from that.
But that would make it a hot dog sandwich, Lou.
You might, again, based on definition, it very well might. Hot dog sandwich. Or if a hot dog is a sandwich, it's redundant, you can just call it a hot dog still. See? So where you going?
Vaguely
Depends how
inconsistent,
rich you is.
asking the hard questions.
Yeah, that's what we do. We want to make you think. We're educational here.
Yeah,
Don't get mad at us because we're sophisticates.
yeah.
Lou's just mostly the fist part, but it's
It was one time. Come on.
Oh, great! Now Fisto's going to be black in the next movie. Thanks,
okay.
D.
So is it still a hot dog if there's is it still a hot dog if there's a hallway involved?
Then it's your mom.
I was all like, there's a hoe joke somewhere in here, but okay. There it is. That was random. Where'd that come up? Where like you started off the pod with that
He
shit.
wanted
How'd
that joke. He was setting it up.
I was waiting. And I didn't ask about the sandwich. Jack asked about the sandwich.
That's what I'm
How
saying.
hot dogs came up.
You started off with that. Is a hot dog a sandwich? I'm like, what were you thinking of that was the first thing that came out
No,
your mouth?
somebody else had hot dogs.
What?
No.
Nobody was talking about hot dogs.
Jack
we
was
started
just
the
sitting
pod,
there
and you
earlier-
jumped right into it. It's
Earlier
a hot dog
today-
and sandwich.
Earlier today, he was sitting there with his hot dog and his cold ass bun, going like, "Man, I need to ask these guys about this."
He don't even remember. He's like,
We'll see when I
remember
listen
what-
back to it. We'll see.
Say nobody talked about a hot dog. It's just you just jumped on and started it. And my first thought was, what was he doing that the hot dog was the first thing on his mind to the pod start?
There was a hallway involved. Wait, what?
Heyo. Or hey ho, whatever.
Hey.
Did you have hot dogs for lunch or dinner?
No, I did have a sandwich though.
But he wanted a
Okay.
hot dog. That's the thing. He was eating the sandwich. He was like, "Man, this would be so much better if it was a hot dog."
Well, you know how I
Which-
love the tube steaks.
That's true.
Which could have
That's
also
true.
been a sandwich anyway, so he still got a sandwich when he got the hot dog, or a hot dog when he got the sandwich. Again, depends. Wild. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the pod. We're 7
Hello.
minutes in,
Yeah.
and that's what you get, hot dog talk.
Yeah, you're gonna have to send us what the AI decides to name this.
Right? But at least this time, it really is hot dogs and the food and not some other euphemism. So
Right?
you're welcome.
For
We're
once.
talking about hot dogs and buns, and we mostly kept it clean.
Right?
Mostly.
Mostly.
Jack's buns are still, notwithstanding.
I mean, I do have a Chewbacca pillow under my butt. Because I have buns
and you
of steel.
also have to take into account you actually have to have a butt to have buns of steel.
This is true.
So
I have
Well,
if there's
in
one
my
thing-
squats.
Of that gal you
there's one
sent
thing all
the
three
other
of us
day.
can agree is Jack has no butt. This man has no ass.
Yeah, if you've seen his jeans, they slide just straight off. There's like,
They do.
it's,
I wear 3 belts and suspenders.
yeah, you do what you got to do.
Oh, Roosevelt should make some suspenders.
Yeah, it's a Mork from
No.
Work suspenders.
Then they would cover your shirts, and they don't want that.
That's true.
I'm almost certain they don't.
It's true.
Who
Did
did
we
what?
talk about Disclosure Day? Because I finally saw it.
I don't think we did.
Didn't we hold that thought because you hadn't seen it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was seeing it on Tuesday.
Because you
What'd
were
you
watching it.
I will admit I was pretty disappointed.
Really?
The script just did not like. The acting was great. The cinematography was great. I liked the idea, but I just felt yeah, we've talked about this before. I mean, we've been doing this shit for long enough now. A lot of these opinions, I think, are repeats, but I hate the movies where the dumb thing is what moves the story forward. So, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. Spoilers at this point. So, to me,
A couple of weeks, and we've all seen it.
yeah. So the first time my eyes kind of rolled a little bit was when he bailed on his girlfriend, who again he hasn't told anything about what's going on, but yet he also knows that they have this ability to leap, like manifest themselves in front of like, I don't remember what they call it, but when they like basically like enter someone's head and then can like manifest themselves as being like a vision type thing.
Right.
Like the fact that he didn't like share that with his girlfriend when he's known about this type of stuff for a really long time. And then all of a sudden, then she's like, "Oh yeah, now he controls me," type of thing. I was like,
I disagree with you.
Sir, classified information. Loose lips sink ships.
No, not that. I think he did tell her, and she knew about it, which is why when it happened, she was trying to hurt herself to prevent it. Kind of like what you do when you're taking a lie detector test, and you like have the pin in your foot and your shoe and do stuff like that or whatever. So I think just like the movie started, and the shit was already going on that we didn't know about, obviously. I think she did, because I thought the same thing. I was like, what? I'm like, oh, wait, she knows what's happening. That's why she's trying to hurt herself to quote unquote wake herself.
Okay.
that wasn't my opinion in the movie, so I guess that's. and then the other one that really stood out to me was towards the end when the bad guy shows up in the house and he tells everybody to leave. And they literally have a 30-second conversation before two of them come bursting back in the door. "Hi, what's going on?" And I'm just like, are you really? Like, that's gonna, you just told all of them to leave. You yelled at them, "Get the fuck out of the house." Especially those two guys, because they ended up being, ones that also worked at the same company. And I'm just like, there were a couple times like that where I was like, that's how you're that's how you're gonna like pass, like get through this obstacle, right? Is somebody doing something dumb that they're smarter than their character should be smarter than what they did. Does that make sense?
You know what's interesting though with that? As stupid as that was, I don't recall that was actually detrimental. Like they didn't use that information to really find anything.
Because they were able to track those two people as being other people who had left that the bad company, and then they traced their cell phones.
Did they? Okay. I remember they looked them up. As soon as that scene happened, they looked them up, and okay, got it.
So if I remember...
So I was like, why was that even useful? Okay,
if I remember, they triangulated their cell phones and were able to get the area that they were in, and then they were like heat signatures, and then they're like, none of these other buildings have more than one heat signature except for this one building that has 40. And I'm like, now we're like real, like, I don't know. Like, to me, it seemed like there were a few leaps of faith that my brain just couldn't do throughout the movie. So I mean, it was fine. I probably won't watch it again. I mean, I liked the ideas. I liked the idea of like the aliens presenting as animals to
not scare us.
Yeah, to calm you down or whatever.
Yeah, because that's not creepy.
Probably creepy once you get into the spaceship, but especially when it comes to kids, right? Because kids are inherently, more quote unquote more innocent. For
any aliens listening to this, you can present yourself as Emily Blunt, and I will believe everything you say.
All right, so what did you guys think? Sorry.
I liked it. It was entertaining enough. I'm with you, though. Even though I liked it, I probably don't need to watch it again. I like the idea that, because I've always thought this for a while, is that if aliens are real, it would destroy religion. But I like that they messed with that, like touched on it enough to where it wouldn't really mess up religion. They're like, no, it might be okay.
Oh, that was the other thing that kind of bugged me, is that I feel like there were some things that were brought up, and there was one thing that was brought up, and I was like, oh man, I hope they lean into that more as, I guess it was like the idea of empathy and how we've lost it as humanity and that type of thing. They had like one conversation about it, and then they never talked about it again. And I'm just like, well, why have that in the movie if you're not going to I'm guessing there's a version of the movie where that's probably fleshed out more. They're kind of the same with religion. I feel like they could have leaned into both of those way more. And I don't, outside of her, the main female character or the secondary female character being part of a nunnery convent for a little while. And then having lost not her faith, right? Because she didn't lose her faith. She still believed in God, but she had lost her value of herself.
Yes.
Contributing to that good or whatever.
Right.
Which again, she didn't get it at the end. It wasn't like she had some sort of like
epiphany, awakening.
Yeah, she was just there. Also, it kind of bothered me how like the guy at the end became kind of useless. Like, because once like Emily Blunt started talking to the alien, like his like towards the end of the movie, like the first 2/3 of the movie was kind of all about him, and then like he kind of disappeared up until the very, very end, and then it became Emily Blunt's movie, which again, not a bad thing, but it just kind of seemed like he was like the protagonist, and then all of a sudden he was like not. I feel like the movie could have been structured better to maybe. Yeah, like he could have. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he 100% got finned. That's yeah. Where like he's like you're presenting him as being like an important part of the character, and then all of a sudden, or important character in the narrative, and then all of a sudden you're just like, oh, you're just over here on the side. Like you could have been Coleman Domingo or any of the other, What'd you think, Lou?
I liked it. It had its problems. My since everybody's bringing up their issues with it, my issue with it was was it Colin Firth? Was that the actor playing the bad guy?
The lead,
quote unquote,
the bad
guy.
company.
Yeah, whatever you want to call him.
The private corporation.
The private government corporation. I didn't like how they kind of just became useless. It's like we're doing this, and all of a sudden we're like, okay, we're just gonna give up. Y'all do whatever you want. We're dumbasses. Let's play this out. Because they're like, oh, we're gonna try to turn the power off. I'm like, okay, great. The reality is, you turn the power back on and they're still going. You kill everybody in that facility. Simple as that. I don't care if you bomb it, shoot it, or whatever. You make sure this doesn't get out any way necessary, and you kill everybody in the news station. I don't get.
Were they killers though?
I don't know. I don't remember them killing anybody actually.
So then that's not in their character to kill anybody.
That's a bad company.
But it was how it was presented, right? That this company has been responsible for keeping these secrets for 70
Why
years.
are they all armed
under any circumstance, right? So you would assume
all armed with automatic weapons.
Yeah. You don't go into a room with an automatic weapon unless you intend on using it, right? Like, or are okay with using it, right? You don't go in there
with tasers, maybe. They had automatic tasers and just shooting taser pellets.
Hey, look, don't give Steven Spielberg any ideas because he did take out the guns out of E.T. for a while.
That's true. There's the version of E.T. with walkie-talkies. Everybody's threatening each other with walkie-talkies.
So that was kind of my thing. It was like, wait a minute, this, because me, I'm always for the bad guys, and I hate when there's dumb bad guys. And to me, that was dumb. That was bad guys doing dumb shit. And it was like, no, I want my bad guys to be the season finale of Maul. I want them to be Vader in the season finale of Maul. Just go in, Maul. Go in, take care of business. That's all there is to it. There's nothing else, and that's not what happened. So it was like the whole time we're supposed to be thinking that these are the bad guys and you should fear them, and they show up and it was like, no, whatever. They're just there. We're gonna keep doing our thing, and we're gonna have this broadcast, and we're gonna make everything happen. It was like, all right. Now,
well,
what could have been is that they knew it was futile. Once they gave Girl the other little device, she got that second one after using up the first one, then it could have been like, oh, she's got that and she knows how to use it. We don't have a chance anyway, so we're not going to bother. They didn't explain that, but if that's what it was, then I'm fine with that. But to me, it just seems like they all just gave up, and I didn't get that.
Well, even earlier in the movie, when they're in the abandoned house or the safe house, and there's a couple dozen of the bad guys that pull up in the cars, and they're in the middle of nowhere, and he comes running up and falls in the grass and is making all sorts of noise. And again, this is like an entire area that nothing is happening, right? And he is making all the motherfucking noise in the world. He is like the worst Solid Snake ever. No box, no nothing. And he's out there for a good 15 minutes running around, blowing horns, like just. And then he gets into a car, and then finally, and of course, the key's in the car. Like, yeah, exactly. That's how it should have been. And instead, it was like he's in the car, starting the car up before one guy goes, "Oh no, he has a car." Like, I'm just like, wait, what's
more stupidity? Not to mention, he made all that effort at the hotel to take down signs for location, and doesn't account for the one on his piece of fucking paper.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, Jesus. So again, that type of dumb stuff. Like I said, I liked the movie. I liked the concept. I liked what they were doing with it.
Yeah.
I even liked the end where they were just the way the one word ending, because Americans and humans are just so fucking stupid. But yeah, there were definitely some dumb things in that, and those were a couple that I spot.
So then,
now, unlike you two though, I will watch it again when it's on streaming. But I'm watching it to see if I missed anything, not because I think, oh my God, it's so good, I need to watch this. I'm like, wow, I like that. I wonder if I missed anything that would have helped.
Yeah. Stuff that they shared earlier.
Yeah, anything like that, foreshadowing of any kind.
So last night we watched Fall Guy, and
which version?
The extended version. So little one's watching, being herself, talking. And then she's like, "Is this the Alien movie you watched where that girl talked weird?" I'm like, I've never noticed you noticing actors before. She didn't say anything about Kin or Project Hail Mary. It was Disclosure Day.
Probably because she had
that's something
seen it.
though,
like,
right?
That one's fresh. That one's fresh.
Yeah.
But also like,
and she has a good taste.
She's but so that's the first time you've seen her kind of connect somebody in two different kind of scenarios.
Yeah.
Type of thing. Nice.
Just
cool.
Because she's her.
Yes.
I can't believe you hadn't seen Fall Guy yet.
No, I've had it. I bought it like Black Friday or some shit years ago.
What'd you think of it?
I liked it.
Yeah.
It was entertaining.
It was fun. Yeah,
it was fun.
Yeah.
And I liked the cameo at the end to bring in We Major.
Yep. And Momoa, which was funny
And
since
Bionic
we had just watched Supergirl too. See, she didn't recognize Lobo at the end.
You saw Supergirl? Is it as bad as everybody's saying?
No.
Okay.
I
don't know anybody.
Did you get
the
your
first
Supergirl
person that I know that I've seen it of like 6 people that had one positive thing to say about it, and which is it's not.
It's not. It's not Superman good, but it's it shows that she is different than Superman, right? Like, she doesn't have the same moral code. She didn't grow up like Superman. So that's kind of like the driving force behind the movie. And she kills a bunch of pedophiles, so I don't see what the problem is.
Let me change that. Politicians, man.
Yeah.
Look at that. Lou's maturing in front of our eyes.
I mean, it's just mostly Democrats, and just go look at Blue Sky or Threads, and you can see all the pedos over there. But
wait, but how come Grindr crashes every time there's a Republican convention in town?
Because they're like gay, not pedos. Grindr, that's different. They're like Republic. A lot of the Republican politicians, they will hide that they will suck a dick or take it in the ass, but they're not often going after the kids. The Dems, for whatever reason, like that community, the alphabet community and all them, they really like fucking with kids. I don't know why, but
I'm going to have to look that up later. How many politicians get arrested for molesting kids, and which side of the aisle they're on?
Yeah, both. You probably see a 50-50 split. But if, like, think about it. For all the, like, for now, for this thing, God, 2 more days and this month is over. For whatever reason, the alphabet community wants to be naked and bouncing around in front of kids and doing talks in front of kids. And we're naked bicycles and we're going to find a park to go to. And it's like, do what you want and all that, but leave the kids out of it. Well, somebody think of the children.
Where are these naked people at? Because I want to go to that park.
Usually Canada. Or Pacific Northwest.
D.
Which is kind of Canada. So just as simple as this, Jack. pick a blue city, a blue run city, and that's where it's weird. I don't know why it is that way, but it is. Yeah, I was waiting for it, Duke. I was waiting for it. I was like, come on, man. You're holding out on me.
We watched Begonia too. Did you guys ever see Begonia?
Oh, I like that one.
I've not
Although
yet. It's on my. It's in the queue.
Okay.
No, go ahead. It's fine.
No. I won't spoil it. I won't spoil it. The only thing that I'll say was I found that movie predictable from the trailers, and I was right.
Okay.
So,
okay.
But I did enjoy that movie. That movie was fun.
I'll endeavor to watch it this week, and then.
Oh yeah, I'm curious what you think. That was a good one. That was a good.
What'd you think, Jack?
I liked it. It's just like the whole like the weirdness of it. Like as weird as the trailer is, the movie was just as weird. It wasn't
That
like,
doesn't surprise me,
well, we showed all the weird stuff in the trailer. But no, it was just weird the entire time. And I know you got a little crush on Plemons, so he's really good in it. Oh, and his cousin that he's with is really autistic. I was watching.
Is he really?
That dude's autistic. So I looked him up. Yeah, no, he's for real autistic.
Oh, I thought he was just acting.
Mm-mm.
That's cool that they hired him. I mean, I like that.
Right. Yeah. No, it's good. I recommend it.
Yeah, I would too. I wanted to see it in the theater. Never got around to it. Came on streaming. I still delayed it, and then when I finally saw it, I don't know, a month, 2 months ago, I was like, I would have been fine watching this in the theater. I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Also, Tuesday is going to be Supergirl for us. Did you get your Supergirl fleshlight?
No, I didn't even see it. I don't know which theater was selling those.
Not sure.
Me neither.
All I know is every video was people going like, what?
Right. Yeah, that cup was a horrible idea.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, that's like worse than the Dune.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why they came up with that. But no,
are you going to see Supergirl? Or are you going to wait until it comes out on streaming?
I'll catch it on streaming. Now, hold on. I take that back. Jack said it was pretty good. If you also say it's pretty good, then I'll go the following Tuesday and I'll watch it then. I mean, I'm not giving him my full $.
Lou hates it because of Millie was saying that people have ownership over women's body. She didn't say men. She just said people. So if you inferred men from that, that's on you.
Partly it's her as an actress. And her, no, that's not as an actress, as a person, because like she's the typical, let me go out and run my mouth and fuck up all the marketing and be an unlikable bitch. Now, that's her as a person. The other problem with that is when I watched Superman, I hated Supergirl as a character. Her coming off with the bye bitch or whatever she said when she picked up Crypto at the end, I was like, great, a fucking millennial fucking Supergirl. So her character, forget the actress, you could have hired somebody else. And that character was absolutely unlikable and annoying. I have no interest in watching her for 2 hours being that way. Granted, she should change
she is not that
for the
way
last 20 minutes.
In the movie. Yeah. She's not that way in the movie. Like a little bit, like she's still...
She's got to start off that way because that's what we're introduced to.
Right. A little bit. But she's not that annoying, though. She is a drunk on a self-destructive path.
Right.
But she's not like that. Days.
Right?
Like, just saying.
So yeah, there's a lot. It's like I didn't watch that Snow White because of the actress, although everybody said the movie sucked anyway and the actress wouldn't have mattered, but she didn't help the cause. And same, like I'm not gonna give them my $1 for that. Same thing with Wide Eyes Little Mermaid. It was like, can you just go out there, promote your show, and not blame everything on toxic men or white men or men or just, it's like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like this movie is bombing, right? It made like 40 million. And like, I don't know how much worldwide, but it did not do well. It it opened up almost half of what Toy Story did on its second weekend. That's how bad this movie is. And part of that is because, again, she's unlikable and runs her mouth. Just shut the hell up, man. I mean, if you're the studio, it's like, how do you just allow that? Again, I'm looking at it from a marketing capitalism side of things. As a person, say what the hell you want, right? You go out there, you back whatever you want to back, no big deal. But when the show's involved and the movie's involved and you're marketing the movie, it's like, just toe the line. What the hell? Wait till the movie's out and done with, then go back and talk all your shit, all you want. But Elizabeth Shue, all these women who just like, oh, it's men's fault. You don't like it? Don't go watch my movie. Okay, they don't go watch your movie. It's men's fault that this movie didn't do well. It's like, you told men not to go watch it, so they listened to you, and now it's their fault. So now that you got this movie that sucks, you've got whatever it is on Rotten Tomatoes, critics and fans. You got whatever it is. It didn't do well. Somehow, some way, they're going to blame toxic men. Just wait a week. If that, it's gonna be men's fault. It'll be misogynist fault. It's like, can you just accept that it's a fucking terrible movie? If it is, again, I don't know that. I haven't seen it. So, but if it is bad, and a lot of people are saying pointless, there's no point to this movie in the DC universe. If they were trying to introduce her character, they could have did it differently. Although everybody is praising Lobo's acting, or Momoa as Lobo in this. They're like, yeah, he's definitely Lobo and not Aquaman.
I actually saw somebody say, I still see Aquaman wearing whiteface. I'm like, no.
Get the hell out of
that's
here
not
with
it.
that. Yeah, no. So again, I don't like her. I don't like her character, but I'm not going to necessarily judge the movie on that. I got one person finally saying it's worth a watch. So if Duke says so later in the week that, hey, yeah, this was actually pretty good. I don't know what the hell people are talking about. They're idiots. I'm like, all right, cool. Then what will likely happen is that following Tuesday, like the 7th or whatever that Tuesday is, then I'll probably go watch it. Because now it's like, all right, finally. But I don't know anybody who said it's good. And that's what's in my head, is what's like, that's not a good sign.
No, it was funny. It was entertaining. I guess it doesn't move the DC universe forward if that's what people are looking for.
I would want that, because if the idea was they brought James Gunn in to basically be the Marvel Feige, and every one of the Marvel movies leading up to Avengers advanced the story to get to the Avengers, and this isn't doing that, I would have questions. You know what I mean? If there's a spoiler, if there's a shawarma at the end that leads into Brainiac, because we know that's the big bad in the Superman
there is
movie
none.
Coming up next year.
No shawarma at all.
Wow. Okay.
At all.
Then okay, fine, and even that little bit helps. But if this is just, we're going to turn Supergirl into this person that she is from her planet going blown up, to how she's going to be better, I didn't need that story. You know what I mean? I need the DC universe advance, not necessarily her individual character advance. But you can do both, right? Why not advance her? Get us from where she is or was to where she is while advancing the DC universe. That's what Marvel did. And a lot of people are talking about that the script was horrible and it was just not good. Especially the people who like the Woman of Tomorrow comic storyline and how they changed the bad guy and for the worse. And they're just dogging it. They are absolutely dogging the movie because it was supposed to be taken from that, and it really wasn't. And they changed the bad guy, and they're just all types of like, ugh. Like, don't say it's based off of this, and then fuck it all.
I don't know anything about that. I don't read shit on the internet.
I will say though that Marvel doesn't exactly have a stellar track record of good movie villains. They have a couple. They got really lucky with like Loki. But there are also a bunch of them that are completely unmemorable now.
One shot. Yep.
Yeah. So, not defending Supergirl because I haven't seen it, but I'm saying
no.
I think comic book movies in general have not handled I'm going to say minor villains.
Killmonger.
Well, wait, which movie was your mama in?
Exactly.
Wait, what?
I'm just saying, it's like, but
So
but
I'm
at least
not defending Supergirl
Marvel is
based on
keeping
that,
their
but
villains the way they are. Their villains are basically how they are. Um, from Woman of Tomorrow, they did that villain is not how he was.
I'm just saying that
Like
they're not. I'm just
Ultron
saying
was
they're not
Ultron,
great,
Killmonger was
right? Like,
Killmonger, Loki's Loki. I mean, Thanos. They were all basically what you expected from them.
but like I said, I mean, besides Thanos and Loki, like none of the other villains, especially from the early Marvel movies, were very memorable or stuck around outside of their one little movie, I guess was my point. So, and that's something I think we've
We're
talked about.
basing it on
I
is,
think that
did we have this villain? Did we keep him the way he's supposed to be, or did we not? Marvel kept them, as far as I can remember, for the most part, kept them all the way they're supposed to be. This one, absolutely did not.
I've
Again,
never heard of
based
this
off
guy
of what
anyways.
I
His
understood.
name's like Cream or
Yeah,
something. I've never heard of him, so I don't care what they did to him.
like I said, he's based off the Woman of Tomorrow trade or comic,
And
whatever,
he's a pedophile, so who cares?
and they changed them completely.
spoiler, Jack.
Pedo. Should have had
So he's
Jared
running
Leto
for
play him.
he's running for Senate in Texas,
Mhm.
coming up in the election. Is that
Shit, one of our people that were running for some minor office, she just got arrested for robbing a bank.
It the
those campaign contributions just weren't coming in, man. You got to get them
Not
somehow.
enough, man. Not enough. Wow, that's some shit.
People is dumb as hell. All right, let's see. What else? Do I have anything else on the notes? Let's see.
Well, yeah, anything else in the movie world since we're there? I didn't go Tuesday. My week was just moving, packing, and two late meetings. One meeting went to 9:30. The other one went to midnight. So, yeah,
That's some old
you
bullshit.
heard that correctly. It was It started at 7, ended at midnight.
My pants would have came off by then. I'm like, this
Yep.
is my bedtime. I don't wear pants
Yep.
after 10.
Yep.
So you guys can
There
wrap
was
this
a- there
up
was a-
or free balling.
It was in the clubhouse. There was a couch, man. It looked comfy. oh, it got worse too. So, and the commute is like 35 miles, 37.2 or something like 35.7. I can't remember what it is. Either way, so the meeting's over. I'm driving back home. I'm on the freeway, and then there's some major accident up front, and everybody has to get off the freeway. That happened. Let's see, when did I get off the freeway? About 12:30. About 12:30. No, that's not true. It was closer to 1, like 1:05, because I just swing by the office after the meeting. So about 1:05, everybody has to pull off, and I'm fucking taking surface streets to get the last 20 miles. It was like, oh, you got to be kidding me. Now, luckily, I didn't have to go into work on time or anything like that on Friday, so it was chill. But yeah, that was a day that started at 8:30. No, I went in late because I had a late meeting. A day that started at 9:30 and ended at work-wise ended at about 12:30. Yeah, that was fun. Then didn't get home till like 2. And whatever.
It pays the bills.
It'll get better once I take control and get them straight. But they got.
You still have 2 more days before you can make them straight, Lou.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, 20. Yeah, so Tuesday. That's it. No more after Tuesdays. Yeah, Wednesday, y'all can keep your letters.
But yeah.
So anyway, I didn't do a Tuesday movie. Duke did Disclosure Day. Anything else, Jack, you had on yours streaming at home watching them besides Fall Guy and Begonia?
No, we started watching The Bear. Final season of The Bear.
Okay.
The Bear.
Yeah, I got tomorrow's secret movie. Obviously, I'll text you guys. I guess it'll be about 6 something your time, 6:15. When it depends. Half the time they do previews, half the time they don't. So I don't know what's going to happen. They make us get there on time because we don't know what's going to happen. But yeah, I'll definitely. I mean, like Jack said, everybody think it's Young Washington. I will either confirm or not confirm that tomorrow. And then I don't think I'll watch a Tuesday movie. I'm looking around. There's not a whole lot left, but I still got to pack up. Granted, I don't. It's not like, oh, you got to be out by the 30th. No, I got to be out by the 31st of July. I got plenty of time. Although I'm not an idiot, I'm planning to be out before Comic-Con, so when I come back, I don't have to do anything. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's just all done. I already have the power scheduled to be shut off the Wednesday of Comic-Con, knowing that I'm leaving Tuesday, so in case there's any last-minute shit on Tuesday. So I got power on Tuesday, and then I'm shutting it off on Wednesday. That way I have motivation to have to get everything out before I leave to San Diego. Going well, actually. I ain't gonna lie. If I really, really wanted to, this could be done in one day. But I'm taking my sweet ass time.
I see your Steelers blanket is still there.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll give that away. That's the only way. That's the only way you can get rid of the couch is by having the blanket on it.
Bruh. You know what? I'm so tempted to keep it and just take it down to the basement, but I was like, I'll just buy a new one. You know, it's this thing. I bought this thing I had the futon for a while. And that would have been 2015. I bought this couch in 2015. So I have an 11-year-old couch that really needs to go. I'm trying to think. I think the bed, same thing. The bed is just as old. That's going. I mean, she's got one at the townhouse already, so not like I need one. But I don't really have much for furniture. You know, I've got the coffee table. Probably not keeping it, or I'll take it to the basement. The end tables are going to the bedroom that match this coffee table. And then my bookcases. All the Funkos getting boxed up and staying boxed up, but the bookcases will help me organize the shit I have on eBay because there's a lot. So that's
Get it going.
I started watching Little Brother.
But what's that?
Sorry. Go ahead, finish, Lou.
I didn't hear what you said.
I said I started watching Little Brother.
What's that?
Which is a movie that has Eric Andre and John Cena. I think it was Netflix, maybe Prime.
Oh, yeah. I just saw preview.
I fell asleep halfway through, but that's me being sleepy. It's hard for me to stay awake. And the problem is I'm so comfortable in my chair now that it's very hard for me unless it's something really good, like a TV show or movie that's really good, that's holding my interest, for me to stay awake. I can't tell you how many times I've fallen asleep watching YouTube, and then I'll wake up and I'll be like, it'll be like an hour later and I'll be like, YouTube will be playing just some random fucking shit, and I go and look at my history and I was like,
just playing our podcast.
What algorithm am I on? Because this is some bullshit.
If you're going to do that, fall asleep to the podcast so we get numbers.
There you go.
Yeah.
But also, I mean,
you know what?
Little Brother, from what I remember, it seems like it's just paint by numbers, just very like straightforward. You know, mixed family, not mixed family, but like. The premise is like John Cena was Eric Andre's big brother in the Big Brother, Little Brother program, 20 years ago or whatever. And then there's a reason for him to like come hang out with him when he's like a successful with family and blah, blah, blah. And I'm sure at the end, everybody will be happy and everybody will learn something. And
So,
yeah.
I will say when I saw I think I saw the trailer for the first time yesterday. And then again, a few more times today. And watching it was like, I have no interest in this movie. Like, who is this movie for?
John Cena fans.
Oh, just real quick. We did see Disclosure Day in 70mm, and that was pretty cool. I do enjoy myself a good 70mm movie, especially because we got like some 70mm trailers. Like they played all their normal trailers, and then there was like a cut where like things paused for like 10 or 15 seconds. And then you could tell like it changed like the color, the brightness of the screen and stuff like that changed. And then we got a couple, like we got the Odyssey, and I don't remember what the other one was off the top of my head, but we got like 2 or 3 trailers that were obviously not, and we got like the Regal thing like before those.
Right.
So obviously they don't, they were doing, it was 2 different sources, right? So they couldn't fit the Regal
roller coaster
intro. Yeah, the little roller coaster right before the movie, which is what they usually do. So, but I would suggest if you have an opportunity to go see the movie in 70mm, whatever movie it is, I always say, yes, you should do that. So. And then also a TV show. I think I talked about it last time. It's Colin Farrell, Sugar. I believe it's on.
I think that was on my
Apple?
list. Yeah,
season 2
I
just
think
started.
you
so
mentioned
I'm very
it
happy
when we
'cause-
did those trailers. I think you mentioned it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whether it was on the list or not, you mentioned it, and it seemed like it would be pretty good.
It's on your Apple TV queue when you
Sugar.
finally sign up for that.
Right when I finally do my free. And you know
Your
what?
free
You know
30
what I should
days.
do? I should do that when I'm not working because I'll have all that time.
So give it 2 weeks and then you'll be.
That's probably the time to do it. Nah, bro.
Boy,
Pay
stops
period
working in
doesn't
2
end.
weeks. His mom's going to kill him. So
I mean,
he doesn't.
that is
He's going to stay
that
at
is
work
true.
because he's scared of his mom. It's not even a money thing anymore.
There is something where I will be at this place for at least 2 years no matter what happens. I might be the most miserable motherfucker in the world, but I ain't going anywhere. Or because you did say this, or if something else is already lined up. If one of those headhunters, if I'm at one of my corporate events, and somebody's like, "Hey, you like where you're at? We're looking, blah blah blah." I'm like, "You want to send me an offer letter that I can accept with a signing bonus? We can talk. Until then, my mother's gonna have your
And
ass."
can you
So no.
CC my mom on it too?
Yeah,
Thanks.
yeah. Can
Yep.
you send
Yep.
a copy of the
Here.
offer letter to Las Vegas, please?
Yep, I need you to CC this email address.
In fact, all
ain't no
negotiations
joke.
will be handled by this 702 phone number.
Oh, man. That man be like, Well, you need to talk to my representative. I can't make this decision.
My agent, my people will reach out to your people.
Oh, right. Oh man, dog, that ain't no joke. That ain't no joke, man.
Mom, mommy, mom. Mommy.
There is zero chance that I'm going anywhere without something lined up. But I gotta say, we're kind of off topic, but that's us. I only have 4 properties, but 3 of the 4 are problem properties, and they came to me because I have the experience to fix them, and I do thrive on that. Now, I will get them fixed. The problem is, how much will I care after I get them fixed and they're running smoothly? Then it's like, what I would like, and I haven't brought this up yet because it's way too soon to bring this up, but what I would like is fix the properties, pass them on, give me the next group of problem properties. That's what I would like. But I'll worry about that in a year or two. And then we'll have that. I'll have that discussion with like corporate, especially it doesn't even have to be here, honestly. I could bounce around. Like I was telling you guys before, we've got that place that's 10 minutes south of Duke. The other place is by the IKEA in Vegas for the Nevada, Oregon companies. There's also, I think Washington, Idaho, obviously California, because that's where they're based.
There's going to be the wolf from Pulp Fiction.
Dude, for real. That's exactly what I would like.
Go back in there, chill them dudes out, and I'm going to send the loot directly.
Right. I'm gonna go to my first board meeting and be like, "Do you like oak?"
Are you an oak man?
Oak is nice. You don't need to tell me how good my Kool-Aid is. Yeah, that would be some shit. Yeah, honestly, by that point, I don't know. I would probably be more on a corporate level, and I would go in to help people to teach them how to do it. Because I can't, if it takes 6 to 8 months to turn a property around, I can't just be, "Hey, I'm going to be in Oregon for 8 months." That's just, and they look, they want to pay for it because I got rent to pay back here. So if they want to pay for whatever my living expenses while I'm doing this, okay, that's different.
No, you'll be living with me. You'll be with me. Be with Duke.
Well, yeah, but they don't know that. They still got to give me my stipend. Shit, we're going to have to eat. We're going to have to eat nice every night.
Lou, what's the most I can charge you for rent? That's how much it costs.
$12.
Exactly.
I give you $12. $3.50.
Man, we're eating steak and lobster fucking regularly.
We do have some good steakhouses out this way, my friend.
Talking about.
I got you.
Anyway, so there's that. I don't know how we got into that.
Because we're weird. All right. So really, the only real plan I had was Duke had his Kentucky Derby May the 4th party.
Cinco de Mayo party.
Yeah. All right. So Lou and I are going to go head to head Star Wars trivia.
All right. Are we scoring this?
Grab my
Or are
phone.
we?
Make sure I'm in
Are
the
you guys
browser
working
so I
together
can
or
answer
I
against
got my
each other?
phone. Nope. We're going to go head to head. Let's see.
All right. I guess I'll be keeping score then.
Yeah,
How do
yeah.
we want to?
At the
I guess
end,
it'll
we'll tally it up. At the end. Go all
Okay,
the way through.
so-
Wait,
How
am
many
I supposed to
questions
write
you got?
my answers down?
So the first, I mean, you
Yeah,
can
get
if
your
you
phone.
want. Yeah,
Open up the
get your
I
notes.
guess I can.
All
I'm
right,
going to
so
say,
the
hold on.
first-
Let me start a new note. Okay, there we go. Go for it.
So the first. All right.
One.
So again, this
How many
is
questions?
this
How many
isn't like
questions?
there's 100 questions in total.
Jesus.
Oh, for fuck's sake, we're not doing 100 questions.
But most of these, like the first 2/3 of them, are going to be super easy. You're going to get the majority of them right. Actually, if you want, we
skip
could
those.
just go through them. I'm not going to skip them. We'll just go through them together, and then when we get to the Jedi Master one, then we can. So
Okay,
there's
different
there's
levels.
4 different versions. There's the Younglings, which are basic questions, Padawans, next level, Jedi Knights, and Jedi Masters. So we can do the Jedi Masters. There is 72 to 100, so 26, right? 27, 28, 28, 28, 29.
29,
Listen
We'll
to
get
the
to-
nerd.
72, 72
There we go.
inclusive.
We'll get to that.
so-
We'll get to that section, and then you guys can write them down. But this one, we'll
All right,
just
all
go
right.
through, and you guys just call it out. All right, here we go. Younglings question.
Jax has all the answers. He did the Disney quiz, the cruises. That's not fair.
Yeah. I
And
don't
he
know. I'm
reads.
sorry, Jack. I
Y'all
don't
know I
have a
can't
medal for you.
comprehend books.
I don't have a medal. Actually,
All right, here we go.
what we could do is I
Lightning
have
round.
one of the old school pre-Disney like 1,000 questions about Star Wars books.
Oh, wow.
Like we could pull one of those. I could pull that out at some point. We could like go non-canon, non-prequel, non-sequel, like just
That'd be interesting, actually. That just open up to a random questions here and there. That'd be kind of cool.
500 questions about Timothy Zahn's trilogy.
Oh, good lord! You know what's funny? What's funny you say that, because when I was boxing things up and moving things around from the bookcases, Jack, I meant to actually ask you. I'm glad this came up because I would have forgotten, and I was going to ask you tonight. When we went to con, and there was I want to say a Thrawn book, but there were like 3 different covers for it. Does that make sense to you? From con?
It was
No, it wasn't
Celebration.
3 different covers. It was versions.
Ascendancy.
I think
that
it was
what it
just
was?
Thrawn.
Yeah, because we got the book, we got the audio book.
No, nope. I have different hard books. Oh, maybe was there a new Thrawn trilogy that came out? Maybe I just bought the trilogy. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I remember what happened. This was Colorado Springs Comic-Con, and Timothy Zahn was there, and I bought the set because I didn't have it yet, and it was different. Okay. I'm like, how do I have the? I had
He
no
actually
idea
did
how I had these.
2 new trilogies.
Yeah, yep. And one of them I think I got mostly at SDCC, and the other one I didn't get. But he had it. Him and his wife is his handler basically, and they were selling it. So when I went to go get whatever autograph, it was some book I got autographed because I didn't have the Funko yet to get signed, or I would have obviously. I would have had him probably sign the Celebration sticker one, and would have had the actor sign, either voice actor, well, at the time there was only a voice actor, sign the shared exclusive. But I was going through that. I was like, I don't remember getting these, and I don't think they were con, because con always had that digital copy or a pin or something. And
well, it was more than 2 weeks ago, Lou. So we don't expect you to remember it.
No, that's fair. That's fair. What did I have for dinner? Fuck. Broccoli, cheese, rice, and pork. No, that was yesterday. Whatever. I don't know.
All right. Youngling
All right,
questions.
let's do this.
What weapons
Youngling
do Jedi
questions.
Knights use?
Lightsabers.
A laser
Their
sword.
mind.
What's the name of Han Solo's ship?
Really?
The aluminum falcon.
There we
The
go. Perfect.
1,000-year peregrine.
What's the actual name of Baby Yoda?
Grogu.
That was one of the
Who's-
questions?
Who was Luke's
Wow.
father?
I.
Yeah,
Anakin.
he did say
Darth
I.
Vader.
What creatures live in the Forest of Endor?
We don't know all of them. There's lots of creatures that live in the... I mean, that's a...
I mean, I'll
See,
say
See, I told you.
Blocks.
Within 20 questions.
It took 4. Yep, you're off next.
Who built C-3PO?
Anakin.
What's Queen Amidala's real first name?
Padme.
Jango Fett has a clone that he raises like a son. What's his name?
Boba.
Okay.
What is Darth Vader's real name?
Anakin. Skywalker.
Who says do or do not, there is no try?
Old Yoda.
One for me.
Old Yoda, not Baby Yoda.
Not Baby
What is
Yoda.
the name of the robot that accompanies Poe Dameron on his mission?
BB-8.
BB Create.
I almost said create. I swear to God, I almost said create.
Who's Luke's sister?
Leia.
What is the name of the creature that holds Princess Leia captive in Return of the Jedi?
Jabba?
Yes.
Jabba.
Jabba. What are the names of the parents of Kylo Ren?
Really?
And Leia?
Oh my God. Next.
Well, again, these are Padawan questions.
Okay, all right. I keep forgetting.
Sorry, Youngling questions. And who created Star Wars?
George Lucas.
Who is
Big
Palpatine's? Who? Oh wait. Okay, I have questions about this one. Who is Palpatine's granddaughter? He didn't have one.
Uh-oh. If you had seen the movie, you might know.
What color is Darth Vader's first lightsaber?
Ooh, that could be a trick question. Because he still had blue when he became Darth Vader.
He still had blue when he became Darth Vader.
Yep.
There you go. Yep. See? Boom! Trick question.
That's a good trick
who
question.
Who is Anakin Skywalker's mother?
Shmi.
What is the name of the Gungan who acts as a guide for Obi-Wan Kenobi and Qui-Gon Jinn in The Phantom Menace?
Jar Jar.
Who killed Mace Windu? Ooh, that's a good question. Who killed Mace Windu?
Palpatine.
Well, you could say Anakin.
Right.
Anakin just cut his arm off.
No, I don't know, man. If you're going to say Hot Rod killed Optimus, then you could totally say, see what I mean? It's like, depends how you look at it. But yeah.
What kind of trooper is introduced at the beginning of Star Wars Rogue One?
Hold on, time out. You're assuming that Mace Windu is dead. See, that question assumes all we know is he went out a window 65 floors up. That's all we know.
Also, we're on question 20. Boom.
That's 2. That's 2 in 20 questions. What was the last question? Rogue One?
What kind of trooper is introduced at the beginning of Star Wars Rogue One? A Star Wars story.
The black one.
Rogue One.
That's Troopers, Lou.
Yeah. What body part did Anakin lose in the battle with Count Dooku?
Count who?
It was his right arm.
Are you sure it wasn't his wrong one?
Ha ha ha.
What body part did Luke lose in the battle with Darth Vader?
His right hand, which recently sold for like $1 million.
Yeah. Who composed the music for 8 of the Star Wars movies, including...
What? Yeah.
Huh? Yeah.
They just sold the prop. His hand with the lightsaber in it, it went for like $1 million.
Good Lord. Okay. All right. I thought Maz Kanata had it, but whatever.
Who composed the music for 8 of the Star Wars movies, including A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi?
John Williams?
8? He didn't do 9?
There was only 8, Lou. Yeah, I wonder when this was written. There's no date on it, so.
Jada.
In the show The Office, what Star Wars character does Dwight Schrute come dressed as for Halloween?
I don't know. Star Wars.
That's not a Star Wars question. That's
this is bullshit. I don't know. What's the answer though?
The Sith Lord Emperor Palpatine.
I actually knew that, but that's not a Star Wars question.
Who joins Poe Dameron in his X-wing in order to fight Starkiller? I don't like the way that's worded. I'm going to see what the answer is.
What?
Okay, yeah.
You can't fit more than one person in an X-wing.
It didn't say person. It just said who.
It could be the droid.
Yeah.
Is it BB-8s then?
Yes. Oh, here you go. This one's going to cause a question. What's the name of the Mandalorian ship?
Razor Crest.
Which Mandalorian?
Yeah.
The
Well, it's capitalized Mandalorian, so I'm guessing they mean Din. Who
Well,
killed
which
Jabba
ship?
the Hutt?
Did he name?
Yeah,
did
exactly.
he name his starfighter, the Naboo starfighter? Did he name?
I
I don't think
new-
he did. I think it was just
I
the.
actually was just looking at it in the closet here, and it just says Mandalorians in one fighter or something.
Yeah, and on top
but
of that,
the Razor Crest is called a Razor Crest. That's the model. My man does
that's
not
the
give
type
names
of
to shit.
That's not the
Yeah.
name of the ship. Like the Millennium Falcon is the name of the ship. It's a Corellian freighter, you know. But okay, anyway.
Who killed Jabba the Hutt?
Leia.
What type of droid is C-3PO?
Protocol.
Who adopted Anakin and Padme's daughter?
Bail and Bree. Anna Organa.
Cannot believe that. I like that they worded that question that way, but I was like, okay. Who
What
adopted?
actor voices the character of Darth Vader?
J.E.J.
Voice-
baby.
Wait, in live action and animation, what are we talking?
I'm thinking they mean movies because again, this isn't
Okay.
for like this is for like the people, not like us.
People.
Yeah,
Normal people.
not
The
you
people.
people.
Oh,
What do
okay.
you mean by you people?
It's my people that voiced his ass or whatever.
Oh, here you go. Jack, this is for you. Where is the only life-size 100% fully complete Millennium Falcon located?
I mean, there's two of them, but
Well, yeah.
Galaxy's Edge.
How does Han Solo die?
I mean, he falls, but he gets stabbed first.
Gravity? How
Because he would
does Han
killed him, it
Solo
was the
die?
fall.
Gravity?
Exactly.
The same way Mace Windu died.
Yeah. him and
Allegedly. Still nobody.
Which Jedi famously uses a purple lightsaber?
Huh. Speak of the devil.
Yeah, speaking of who didn't necessarily die.
Who does
Allegedly.
BB-8 belong to?
Ooh,
Poe
he's his
Dameron?
own robot.
Yeah.
He
He's a
belongs to
strong,
anybody.
independent woman. L7 freed the
Exactly.
droids.
Damn
Here we
right.
go. This one.
Here he
this
looks
one's gonna
like two
fire
boobs sideways.
What is the name of Boba Fett's ship?
A Boba Fett starship.
Whoa.
The fire spray.
Class
At least
1
you
or
didn't ask
something.
that question in February.
So
Or
who
9
says
days
the famous line? So this is how liberty dies with thunderous applause.
Padme.
Senator Palpatine was which Sith Lord?
Sidious.
What planet was Darth Vader raised on?
I mean, Anakin was raised there.
Well,
Boom,
Darth Vader wasn't
Mustafar.
raised
No,
on it, right? Darth Vader wasn't raised.
Coruscant? What?
That would be an interesting question, though, to trick people. Because you could argue that once he switched, he was raised. But
Well, the
would it be
answer that-
Coruscant or Mustafar? Mustafar is his home base, but was he raised by Sidious on Coruscant?
The answer that it gives is Anakin Skywalker and his mother Shmi are from Tatooine. So
No, they didn't ask about Anakin Skywalker.
yeah, they wanted to know about Darth Vader, who
Anakin-
was not on Tatooine.
Darth Vader killed, betrayed, and murdered
That
Anakin
name
Skywalker.
means nothing to him.
Yeah.
What creature does Han Solo ride on the planet Hoth?
And they smell bad on the outside.
And worse on
They
the
keep you
inside.
lukewarm.
Hey-oh!
Who killed Qui-Gon Jinn?
Darth Maul.
Who did Han Solo win the Millennium Falcon from?
Oh,
From
Whom?
who?
From
did
whom?
Han Solo.
from
whom
whom did Han
Did
Solo,
Han
win,
Solo
the
win the Millennium Falcon?
Lando.
Falcon?
Fair and square.
Darth Vader
that
is famous.
Lowenbrow brother, or that Colt 45 brother, one of them, whatever, one of them beers.
Darth Vader is famously quoted as saying, "Luke, I am your father." What line does he actually say?
No, I am your.
I just watched that today.
All right, so now we're getting to Jedi Knight.
Really?
You guys want to start writing these down?
No, that's
Yeah,
too much
well-
work. I'm enjoying going through this quiz like it is.
All right, cool.
All right.
Fuck it.
What is the name of the creature who originally owns Anakin and his mother as slaves on Tatooine?
Why they gotta be creatures, bro?
Why is anybody
He's a person.
Just
And
Call
also, I don't
Targaryen.
think think this is right, because I thought. So it says Watto, but I thought they were owned by somebody before, and then Watto bought them.
They were owned by Gardula the Hutt.
By Gardula the Hutt.
She lost them pod racing.
Yeah.
But
On Tatooine.
Yes.
I mean, if we're going purely based on movies, the first person that owns them in the movies is right. So we're
Yes.
gonna go Watto.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yes.
But like I said, it depends on how you. If the question was like at Pub Quiz or like who was the first owner of, then
original owner, maybe. I'll give you that.
Yeah, original. Yeah.
I would have worded it and said at the beginning of episode 1 or the beginning of Phantom Menace, who is the creature that owns Anakin and his mother. Then that removes all your any.
Yep.
Actually,
No doubt.
When we first meet him, who owns Anakin?
Yes.
There you go.
There you go. What material is Han Solo frozen in The Empire Strikes Back?
Carbonation.
That reminds
Like my
me.
soda.
So that reminds me. I going through my packing stuff, I found my Hallmark. Okay, what is it?
It's a phone stand.
Who created the Mandalorian TV series?
J Favs
I
and D Phils.
was gonna say it's fucking.
I think most of the credit goes to
Favs.
Bob
Favs.
I think so. Yeah.
As far and then Dave is an executive producer like everybody else is.
What is the name of the comedy parody film based off of several sci-fi films, but most predominantly the original Star Wars trilogy?
Spaceballs.
I was gonna say Hardware Wars until you said that part.
Yes, same.
In Star Wars Rogue One, who shoots Orson Krennic?
Jen.
No. Lyra.
Oh.
Well, I guess Lyra and then Andor, right? Because
didn't Jen shoot him at the end too?
No, I think because he was going to shoot Jin, and then Cassian, the door
Popped
opened
up
and
and got
Cassian
him.
shot him in the
All
back.
right, all right.
So I guess two people have
Yeah, and then the Death Star killed him.
yeah.
Allegedly.
The Death Star was the third shot, but we never saw a body. So
We never saw a body.
That's a good point. We don't know.
Death Star is like, Cassian, I got you, son. Bam.
You could show up in one of those in between episode 4 and 5 animations that I've been begging for forever. I mean,
let's see. Where is Yoda's home in his final years? Who is Luke Skywalker's tail gunner in the Battle of Hoth?
Hobby.
one of the two.
I believe it
Bobby,
was
stay
Dak.
with me.
It was Dak, yeah.
Yeah,
Dak.
Dak Ralter. Before modern special effects, what created the sound of Darth Vader's breathing in his mask?
Well, that's a great question.
Bill Burt.
Scuba tank.
There you go. Good job, Lou. What job did Finn tell Han Solo he had at Starkiller Base?
Sanitation.
He said janitorial, but yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sanitation. Good job, Jack. All right, you guys are 1-1. Where does Rey find Luke Skywalker?
2.
I was like, are they saying like on the top of a hill? Like what?
Yeah, on an island. Porg
Yeah,
Island.
you know what I mean? It's like, well, that's an interesting question. Okay, it's not like they said
What
what's the name of
odds? What odds does C-3PO give Han, which he doesn't want to hear, for getting through the asteroid field safely?
3,720.
What type of crystal powers lightsabers?
Kyber.
Fiber.
According to Yoda, what is the path to the dark side? Ooh, I always like that.
Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate.
Anger
and
leads to
hate
hate.
leads to suffering.
Oh.
And Tatooine, what do Luke's aunt and uncle do for a living?
Moisture
Moisture farmers. What?
See, I saw that upside down pineapple on the Lars homestead.
All right.
We played Star Wars Galaxies. We know what's under. We know what's under the dome. What does AT-AT stand for?
Terrain
All terrain armor trans.
In what year did the first season of Mandalorian premiere?
2019.
According to Yoda, how many Sith are always out there at any given time?
2. A master. and an
According to
apprentice.
Yoda being incorrect.
What is the chess-like game that Chewbacca and R2-D2 play?
Jark.
The
And
jar.
he cheats at it.
What name does Obi-Wan Kenobi go by on Tatooine?
Ben.
Ben.
Kenobi.
Old Ben. Who was Anakin Skywalker's Padawan?
Ahsoka. Tano.
Any
What's the name of the ship that Kylo Ren and General Hux command in The Force Awakens?
name of the ship? Like the Death Star ship?
Yeah.
Or
what ship,
the
Star
what ship
Destroyer?
were they
One
on?
that
What
they-
ship did they command?
Dang.
Ooh. Got me.
Nope, I'm out.
The Finalizer.
Sounds familiar.
Should have known at that point.
Seriously?
I would have been out. Wait, that's the name of the
Wow.
ship. Fuck this. What is J.J. Abrams doing?
Darth Vader
This
has
is-
the executor. You guys have the finalizer. That sounds like
That's
a
what I'm
WWE
saying.
finishing move. Stone Cold comes out, kicks you in the stomach.
That sounds like somebody was like, "Give me a Star Wars ship name generator based on the executor," and they're like, "Click the Finalizer, perfect. Put it
Fuck
in the
yeah,
script."
thank you, ChatGPT.
Oh, damn.
I'm out. I'm selling all my Star Wars stuff. I didn't realize
It's like,
the name
you
was
know
that
what?
fucking dumb.
I was going to box this up. Now I'm going to call somebody or put it on Facebook and say, look, 90% of this is Star
Fuck
Wars.
these
Come get it.
guys.
350, and it's all
95%.
yours.
You know what? Just off topic a little bit. You got me thinking. I'm like 90. No, it's probably 90 because there's some a lot of Transformers. Let's be real. Every Transformer that's basically been made. Okay. But there's also like Jim, Mean Girls, Inspector Gadget. There's some random shit here and there. All the Doc Holliday. Oh, it's a Tombstone. So yeah. Anyway, this will be fun to pack up.
This turned into a therapy session. Wait a second. That was the name of the ship? Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it's like, man, I'm out. Wake me up when this shit's done. Now you just stop right there. This is bullshit.
All right, we're back at it.
Finalizer.
What's the
God.
name of the
The
cantina?
sequel to the Equalizer. So, Equalizer Part 4, the Finalizer. Starring Denzel Washington. Oh, go ahead.
I feel like that's the in my head. I'm picturing the Something About Mary, where he's like 6-minute abs, and he's like, "Well, what if somebody comes out with 3-minute abs?" No, they can't. And he's like, "Well, what if they come up with the Finalizer?" No, they can't. Ridiculous. What is the name of the cantina where Han Solo and Greedo have their standoff?
Chalums. He's a Wookiee.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Yeah. At Disney World Star Wars attraction named Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, what are the names of the 2 rides that guests can participate in to feel like they're entering the world of Star Wars?
Right, so the Resistance and Smuggler's Run. Millennium Falcon Smuggler's
All
Run.
right.
Sorry.
Do we want to keep running like this, or do you guys
Yeah,
want to
fuck
do?
it, dude.
We're now at Jedi Master, so
Oh, this is cool. I like this.
all right. Who runs the factory that produces the clone army? I fucked this up when I first heard it because I had just gotten to the party, and she's like, "Let me ask you a random question," and so.
Well, the Kaminoans.
But in my head, I was thinking the droid army. So I said Geonosians, and then she's like, no. And I was like, all right, I got to leave now. I'm going to go die of embarrassment.
All right, can I get some snacks first? And I want to leave.
Can I get some?
Y'all
Can I
got
get
some
some-
finger
Drive?
sandwiches?
Yeah.
Can I get something to go? You got Tupperware. I'm black. Ziploc is fine.
Just put it all in the same bag. It's fine. I like,
Fine. Whatever.
it's all going to this. It's
Put
all
some
going to the
foil.
same
You know-
place.
you know
I'm
how
going
we
to
do it.
steam it like I do my hot dog buns.
Exactly. Put it in Ziploc and then steam it.
Who plays Lando Calrissian in The Empire Strikes Back or Return of the Jedi?
Billy D.
Wait,
Billy D.
they only stopped it at that. They don't say who. Oh wait, never mind. You
No,
didn't
see,
part
yeah.
Yeah, there's only
This
only
is
those
Duke's
two movies.
trivia.
And only
And John
those two,
Williams
yeah.
only did 8 Star Wars movies.
Exactly.
What is Finn's stormtrooper number?
FN 2117.
2117. I'll go with that.
FN 2187.
Damn
Womp
it.
womp
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 fail.
womp.
Something like that.
How does Anakin break his first lightsaber?
In the Geonosian factory.
Did Anakin break his lightsaber, or did somebody else break his lightsaber? Anakin.
Well, the
He should have moved his
machinery.
fucking arm instead of
The
getting
mach-
caught up.
Yeah, should have sacrificed that arm,
Fucking
and then
chosen one of my balls.
Then Doku wouldn't have taken it.
Yeah. Instead he's using Backstreet Boys lightsaber.
Who frees Princess Leia when she's being held captive by Jabba the Hutt?
Herself. But R2.
No, R2 does the, yeah. I can see how they're going with the R2 answer. Yeah. I was like, what are they trying to say? I was like, she frees herself, man. She's a strong, independent woman.
Yeah. She choked that bitch out and then R2 freed her. She was already free. She was just still attached to her slave owner.
Exactly.
She wasn't going to drag that
She
fat
thought-
piece of shit outside.
She was waiting for June 19th to happen, so she knew she was free.
That was R2. R2 was like, bitch, I'm up in Texas now. Y'all are free.
Where was Baby Yoda when Order 66 was initiated?
The Jedi Temple.
At the temple, yeah.
On
Coruscant.
Coruscant, really?
Coruscant.
I guess there are.
That does not compute.
But okay.
What is the name of the actor who portrayed Chewbacca in 5 of the Star Wars movies, including the original 3?
Big Pete Mayhew.
Big Pete, cool dude too. I liked him. Talked to him for a bit at San Diego one year when he was back in, like, in the back corner, like in the 5,000 row by Sideshow. He was in a booth just kind of hanging out. Man, I just kind of 5 minutes. Like, he's a cool dude.
During production, what was the working title of the first Star Wars film?
Blue Harvest. No, wait, that was
that was
Blue Harvest
Jedi.
was Jedi, but that was
horror
that was
beyond
no,
imagination.
It was Adventures of Luke Starkiller, as taken from the Journal of the Wills, Sage 1, The Star Wars. I think that's the
Man.
original
They want-
on like the
yeah.
first.
Okay,
the
they
first
want the
screen, the first
script
screen.
screenplay
screenplay.
name, title.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I thought they meant like the hidden name.
Where were the Hoth sequences in the movies filmed?
Norway. Cold as fuck.
And Hoth, I mean, Hoth is real, just like Wakanda
Hoth.
is.
Hello. Let's see. In the Phantom Menace, Anakin participates in which pod race, and
The
who
Boot
was
to
his
Eve.
biggest competition?
I was like, what are they?
Sebulbs.
It's like which pod race? Or the pod race?
The
The-
Eve Classic. The Boot to Eve Classic.
Boon to Eve Classic against the Bulba.
The original
Oh, there was
6
a
Star
second
Wars
part of that
films were
question?
all released in which month?
May.
Which one?
What character did
Which
Carrie
month?
Fisher's daughter, Billie Lourd, play in Star Wars?
Oh fuck! What do they call her?
The person who
It's
did
like
the
Hennix or something like that.
Lou, any idea? Lieutenant Cato Connix.
I knew it was an
Oh, you're
X.
close. Yeah, you're close. Right there.
What unit of measure does Han Solo use to measure how quickly the Millennium Falcon can complete the Kessel Run?
Parsecs.
What is the
Unit
name of
of
Anakin's
measure.
stepbrother?
Distant.
Owen. Lars.
One Lar.
In The Mandalorian, what home planet is the mysterious Ahsoka Tano from?
What? They talk about her home planet in The Mandalorian?
That's what it says. And they have a name.
Probably. Like they talked about it in Tales of the Jedi.
Yeah. Shit, I don't know.
Any idea, Lou?
Yeah, me neither. Nope.
Corvus.
All right. No, that's where they
No,
fucking fought, dude.
That's not right.
Hang on, let me look it up.
Veto.
Yeah. Corvus is the answer to something else in Star Wars, though.
This is when I throw a bar stool at the trivia master.
Corvus is a widely
Yeah.
distributed genus of passerine birds ranging from medium-sized to large-sized in the family Corvide.
No, it's like
Sorry, I Googled it and that's what came up as the first one.
I'm trying to
Ahsoka
think.
comes from the planet Chile in the Eosec sector. But Corvus is where she fought
Morgan Elsbeth. So that was where she was introduced. So the question should actually be in The Mandalorian,
there we go.
In The Mandalorian, what planet is Ahsoka Tano first introduced in?
Right. See, only reason why I know that, I was like, no, that's not right. That has something to do with, it was because Jack asked that on the last cruise.
Yeah.
See, but it's too late to change the question because I already threw a bar stool at your bitch ass for asking the wrong question.
Yeah.
And now the police are involved.
Real.
To be fair, though, we are on question 87, and we've only had to rephrase like 3 of these. So I feel like they've done pretty good. Because I've gone to trivia, like bar trivia before, where I feel like every other question, you're like, that's weirded word. That's worded weird. Weirded word.
Weirdly.
Wordly.
Worded
it's
weirdly.
Weirded.
Wordly weirded. Exactly. So I'm glad that we've only had to do that 3 times. And Lou hasn't been upset in like 60 questions. So I feel like that's pretty good. What species is Greedo?
A Rhodian?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. What prop of Carrie Fisher's original Leia role did Natalie Portman wear 20 years later when playing Padme Amidala? Cinnamon Dunn style hair rolls when they're on Naboo. She has the hair.
That wasn't prop. That wasn't her real hair.
Yes.
Natalie Portman's bald. Didn't you watch V for Vendetta?
Yeah.
No.
How high was Anakin? Oh. How high was How high was Anakin's midichlorian count when Obi-Wan performs his blood test?
3,000.
6, 7.
I think he says it.
Oh,
he says,
I remember that's higher than Master Yoda's.
Right.
It's 1,000.
More than 20,000.
Yeah, there we go. It was like it's a high number. 350.
What planet is Chewbacca from?
The Wookiee planet.
I mean, I saw the OJ trial on South Park. I know what's up.
Sheik with like 3 Ys.
What character was blind in Star Wars Rogue One?
God dang it. Donnie Yen.
I know. Like, I was just saying, what's his name?
Chirrut.
Chirrut.
Emway? Chirrut.
Chirrut.
Who directed Return of the Jedi?
Richard.
Just too.
Marquand. No.
Nice job.
Marquand.
What is the language of the Wookiees?
Shirawuk.
What is Phasma's rank among the First Order?
Captain. That's her first name.
Right?
Yes. No. That's not her rank. That's her first name. Was just Captain Phasma.
It's Captain. Hello.
Captain. That got really awkward. Especially then she became Lieutenant Captain, and then it was even weirder.
Right?
Gunnery Sergeant Captain Phasma. Wait, what?
Private Captain. What?
General Admiral.
How old was Padme when she was elected as Queen of Naboo?
14.
14.
4. No, wait. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong one. 14. What was that one?
94. What?
Old enough for a politician.
How many lightsabers does General Grievous wield when fighting with Obi-Wan at Utapau?
Which time?
I think like initially.
Okay.
Like when the initial battle starts, the fight. Full 50? Full 50. What is the cell number of Princess Leia on the original Princess Leia's cell on the original Death Star?
Cell block.
No, it's cell block 1138. But it's like 2140 something.
So close. 2187. You go find her. I'll stay here.
I was going to say, didn't they get Finn's number from that?
I think so, probably. What is Han Solo's birth planet?
Corellia.
What type of droid is R2D2?
Astromech.
So I was like, he's an R2 droid? He's an R unit?
Final question. Who says the line, there's always a bigger fish?
Qui-Gon.
And I have a certain set of skills.
So I started playing the new Lego Batman game.
Mm-hmm.
It starts out with young Bruce and his parents and everything. And you remember in Batman Begins, he goes to try to fight the thugs. And then Ra's al Ghul shows up. So Ra's al Ghul shows up and he's like, my name is Ra's al Ghul. And I have a certain set of skills that can teach you how to become more than just a man.
Well, there you go. That was the 100 questions. I think some of them were pretty good. Like, especially for being it's not like it wasn't like a Star Wars party where everybody's going to be
us.
But I guess that would be that. While we were doing the quiz, that led me to a question of what do you guys feel like is your strongest when it comes to like Star Wars trivia? Where do you think you guys? What's your strong suit? If we were all going to go when we're on a cruise a year and a half from now, and we go to the Star Wars trivia, what are you going to feel the most confident in as far as like the different categories and stuff?
I would say character names. I'm pretty good at that. Quotes, I'm iffy on.
I'm better on quotes than I am on anything else. Yeah.
I think I would probably go like behind the scenes stuff. Like
great. That's
the
perfect.
Creative
with all of us.
Well, no, it's like when they ask about like what a certain thing was or who directed this or who like
that's what I'm saying. We don't that's usually needed, right? We have everything covered. We got Jack with the obscure, me with quotes, and you with behind the scenes. Like I could give you a few, I could give you Phil Tippett,
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, that's cool. I don't know. My memory, whatever I watched yesterday, that's what I'm good on.
So basically,
the day before we get on the cruise, Lou's just binging Star Wars.
Yep, that's all he's doing. It's like, hey, what's the answer? Oh, I just watched that. It's like, okay. Oh, I just watched that too.
But what's the answer, Lou? I don't know.
He's like, oh no, that was yesterday.
I just watched it 2 weeks ago.
Right? You can't ask me that shit, man. I got new shit in my head after 2 weeks. I started watching the Harry Potter.
Defrag my hard drive.
Right? Exactly. I got fucking Voldemort is the answer. I was only allowed to stream HBO, man.
You can on the ship.
They do have all the Star Wars movies on the ship. You can just lay in bed and watch them all.
Does Sally not work like on the boat? It's a whole different thing, like we had in Japan.
Well, Sally's for when you're in different countries. Sally is not on the ship because we're not going to have cell service on the ship. Sally is more for if you're outside of it's to keep you from having roaming charges when you're in a different country.
Right. So doesn't that happen on the ship? You go port at different countries.
Well, this one, I think most of the cell companies, like for the one that we're talking about, we're just going to be in Mexico. And I think for the most part, and Jack, you can say no or not, but I think in general, most of the cell companies, Canada, the US, and Mexico are all they consider them all kind of the same thing. You generally don't have to get a special plan for being in Mexico, but
I don't know.
But something we'll have to look into when we get closer. But yeah, the Sally basically is like an eSIM that replaces your normal plan. Like you would turn off your normal plan, and so.
But you're saying on a cruise, you're still on your normal plan because you only go to countries that are on your plan.
If you want to, if you're in the middle of the ocean, you can give your cell phone provider like $50, and they'll give you cellular at sea. If that's how you want to get down.
Probably cheaper than the boat.
No, it's not. It's not. I've looked into all of them. But you're on a freaking
Give me a
cruise. You don't need
Starlink
internet.
account.
They actually have stuff on the ship to look for that kind of shit now.
But
Like they're looking for. Well, basically, what'll end up happening is because you have a connection and you probably have the Starlink's going to have a Wi-Fi hotspot connected to it. Like they can scan for like networks on the ship that aren't theirs, and they can figure out where you are. Like because again, they want your money and they're willing to put.
Ain't that an
they're
FCC
willing to spend.
violation? They can't do that. That's FCC.
There's no FCC on the ocean.
Yeah, international motherfuckers.
Yeah. There's no laws except for the captain's law.
Yeah. Captain Phasma.
Yeah.
Exactly. Hope Captain don't get thrown overboard for trying to fuck with me.
Let me know what the brig on the Disney cruise looks like, Lou. Take pictures.
Dude, I'll tell you. I'll be the first motherfucker that's going to be in it. Let's be real. No, I'm going to think it's a Carnival cruise. The first thing that's going to happen, motherfuckers yelling at me, this ain't a Carnival cruise. Shut the hell up. What you guys got going on this week? Now that we're at 9.
Well, we got the secret movie tomorrow. Then 4th of July.
That's not so
A
sad.
little party, a little shindig. And then Sunday we're going to watch Minions.
Full party.
Shit,
Already out.
basically
Damn.
Comic-Con at that point. Shit.
Yeah, I know. I need to get my list put together.
I mean,
Damn you, Mattel, for listening in our phone conversations. our
You know what's funny? I did not put
they're
together
watching
that
the
was
podcast.
Mattel. I thought it was Super 7 when Jack sent that. I was like, that's some shit
Yeah.
Super 7 would do.
Yeah.
shit, Mattel's not going to pass up on them bucks.
They better not, right?
So yeah, the
Man,
only one they haven't shown yet is Office Space Skeletor.
I might actually have to finally use some tickets for Mattel for the first time in 3 years. You know, I tell you what I miss. I miss when Mattel could do pre-orders and you'd go to that hotel
You just
in
go
that
to
back
pick them
room
up.
and pick up your
Man,
bag.
that was so much better.
That was very nice.
I mean, the line sucked, but you know, it may do.
Because we're less
It
than
was
a
better
month
than
out now, right?
you at least you're guaranteed your stuff. You know what I mean?
This is
It's
true.
like, you know what? I need a break. I don't have any panels. I don't have anything. I got 2 hours to kill. Not that it took 2 hours, but I don't have 2 hours. I'm gonna go over here and grab it.
Yep.
Have
Anybody
you
else?
had a problem
Yeah,
getting
okay.
Mattel stuff in the worst?
The last few years.
If we
Yeah.
put effort into it, it's not horrible. But there's not really been anything worth putting effort into.
That is true. There hasn't been oh my God, let me go straight to their line
Yeah.
and try to get in it before. But again, it's Lotto first anyway, right?
Yep.
So there's the Lotto times that you have to open at 3:00 for everybody. I'm not hanging around for that. Now, towards the end of the day, the non-popular stuff you can just walk up and buy it.
Yeah.
So we got to hope something either they overproduced or
But of
it's
course
just not
now
that
I want
popular.
Skeletor and the K-pop Demon Hunter Hot Wheels. So
Dude, the K-pop demon. Oh, no joke. So that another reason to try to jump into the raffle, or a lot.
For as much money as Master of the Universe didn't make, at least I fucking went and saw the movie. God damn it! So I should get.
Right. Here's my
I'm
ticket
one of
stub.
the 5 people that seen the movie.
Yeah, exactly. Give me my spot in line. Rooftop Cinema Club.
Yeah, for me, it's just like Monday movie. I have a Thursday meeting. That one should only be an hour and a half.
Famous last
Big
words.
deal. Yeah, you're right. Right. That's not a big deal. But then after that, the rest of the week, it'll be same old, boxing stuff up. And I will admit, I don't have a whole lot more to box up other than my wall of Funkos. Then the little stuff, like stuff that I need to keep because I'm still using it, maybe like toiletries, kitchen stuff. That'll be towards the end because I'm still cooking dinner for myself and washing my ass. So
thank God.
But everything else is
we all thank you.
gone. It's like, all right, already took it over to the town.
So, my cantina back there, it's going to be a multiverse cantina, right? So I started opening
Has
up
to
like a
be.
bunch of like vintage figures and stuff that I haven't opened yet. So I got like Chimere and everything. But I realized I haven't opened Star Wars figures in forever. I'm like, oh, that's kind of fun. But I brought my my Ghost HasLab figures in, so I'm like, hell yeah, I'm gonna have the Rebels crew. And I reach for it, and I'm like, no.
Maybe not.
Luckily, I have found a Sabine, a Zeb, and an Ezra. So I just need to see if I have a Hera somewhere without, and then I won't have to touch my Ghost figures.
I think the last time for me would have been like in '06 with the house in Vegas when I was doing the scenes in the showcase that I had downstairs. That was the last time I think I opened figures, was just for the Emperor arriving scene. I needed a bunch of stormtroopers. So I just kept buying a bunch of stormtroopers so I could open them up for that. But back then, though, it was definitely, I only opened if I had to. Like even to have Vader bending down on his knee for the Emperor arriving, that was the big rectangular tall box. Like that came with the planet, or whatever that thing was. It was articulated where he could bend down the knees.
There was like a set of 3 of them, right?
Yeah,
I think
there was
so.
like a
Endor and Tatooine, and
and that was like, that was last time I remember opening a 3 3/4 figure, was doing my scenes. Those are cool. That's probably the only, like, in storage, if I ever, like, doubted all I have it. If I did, I'd probably not bother with wallpapering the walls again, but the scenes were cool to have, whether it be the Jabba's palace scene or the Emperor arriving scene. Hoth is probably the only other one that I would consider. Throw some cotton in there for the snow.
That isn't that should get dusty. Leave it.
That was this weekend, spring
That'll
cleaning.
do it. Problem solved. Let's leave it out.
The cantina's cool.
What about you, Duke? Duke, what you got? Oh,
this week?
Go ahead.
Yeah. So look, if you look, I can't tell, but it came with a bunch of stickers and shit, right? So that orange one right there is like Sabine's
logo,
Phoenix. Yeah. And then there's like posters. So I put a Ben Quadinaros poster on there for you, D.
Thank you, buddy.
Gotta represent.
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm all like, if that's not how it looks like in.
Is that where it's going to be? Is that where you're going to have it?
Yeah, it's in the corner there. Pushed up in it.
They don't do the holes in the feet anymore, do they?
They do.
Yeah. Is there
I ordered a bunch of.
Is there a pegs in the cantina for it?
No, that did not come with a floor.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna have to.
I
use
ordered
stands
some from Amazon, but you can see
round ones.
Yeah,
round
you can
base.
see my cantina dudes on the bed there.
Yeah. Are you gonna have it at an angle, or are you gonna just have it flat? Because I think
that's
the
Slimer,
picture,
bro.
Yeah. Earlier you sent the picture. It looked like it was on an angle. Was it not?
Potato.
Was it just the angle of the camera?
Let me see. Let me go back. Let's go back to the tape.
It looked to me like it was at an angle, but that could also been just the angle of the picture.
No, it's angled itself. So it's
okay.
If you look at the picture, those are flat up against the wall on the side, and just like the entrance is angled, it comes in.
Y'all can't see this, but that's okay. There you go. Now you can see this for those watching on YouTube.
But it's cool because each of the booths has like a little roof you can put on it too. So that was kind of cool.
Did you think about maybe making a floor and then putting it at an angle so people could see it from?
No, fuck them.
Fuck them. Fuck them kids. Fuck them kids.
As long as he sees.
Yeah.
I know what's
It's
in
like
there, and that's all that
tattoos.
matters.
People like,
Yeah.
I got this tattoo. It's upside down. Not to me. It's not. That's tattoo is for me, not for you. Just like my cell phone. My cell phone's for my convenience, not yours. Some shit my
I have
dad
my
would say.
Tuesday movie. Like I said, we're probably going to go see Supergirl, and then I can give my feedback to Lou. And that's kind of it for this week. Like, it's a pretty quiet week leading up to 4th of July. My friends will have their boat out. I'll probably head over to the Blues Fest on Friday and Saturday, because Friday we'll have that day off for observed. So every year, I think we've talked about this before, but a bunch of people that I know that own. So one of the big things that happens over 4th of July weekend is Portland has like a giant Blues Fest that happens on the waterfront. And so you can either buy tickets or you can float your boat up to like basically, I like to float my boat. You can anchor like right in the river, like off to the side, because there's like a little bay area. And you can anchor your boat right outside of where the Blues Fest is at. So you can go and sit and just listen to the music without having to pay for pay for a ticket. So I have friends who have a boat. They'll anchor on Monday or Tuesday to get out there and get a good spot. And then they have like a grill and everything on, giant ice chest, that type of thing. And so, and a dinghy. So they'll come and pick you up from the dock. And then, so I'll go out there on Friday and Saturday and have dinner, just hang out with them and listen to the music. So, and then Saturday night, they bring a giant barge out to the middle of the river, which is a couple 100 feet from where we are. And they'll have a giant fireworks display on the 4th of July. So it's pretty cool. So, but beyond that,
nobody's on the water. You're just all anchored,
nope, we're on the water
or whatever.
Nope, we're on the water. Oh shit!
How do you
feet?
Learning.
Oh
shit.
damn! Oh damn! But he's giving away free feet pics.
Yeah.
He's also doing advertising for
hobbits.
He's doing his advertising for his OnlyFans.
Yeah. Oh man, that's cool as hell.
This guy, he impressed
But now
himself.
I'm gonna have to like plan shit. Be like, oh, let me get all this stuff ready and upload it.
Let me get this ready so I can pop it up when we talk about it. Which
Right?
is why you do your
That's
little
what she said.
outline.
I am down
Yeah,
with
so
that.
you have this stuff queued up.
Oh,
Yeah, no, we're in the water. Like we're not on a dock or anything. Like we're just anchored.
I'm just trying to figure out, if you go there to anchor early, how do you get to the boat?
He said they have a dinghy.
Yeah, they have a little boat that goes. So there's a dock that's down river a little bit, and they'll take the dinghy. So there's parking around the dock. Like you can go and park. There's a little downtown area. So there's a couple.
That big where it has a dinghy? Dang.
Well, they have the dinghy specifically for 4th of July, so they can ferry people on and off the boat.
Oh, it's not the dinghy that belongs to the boat. It's just like
it is like the people own the boat and the dinghy, but they got the dinghy for the 4th of July. Like they don't. Otherwise, they're docked upriver throughout the rest of the year.
So the dinghy's not always with them?
Correct.
Okay. See, I'm thinking of like a cruise ship where all those little boats are hanging off the side.
Yeah. No. This is
life
something.
Rafts.
Same thing.
This is something that they have. They purchase separately for the 4th of July. So
okay.
I mean, they can use it in other places, but it's primarily used at the 4th of July. So
I think I follow.
Yeah. So that should be fun. I'll send you guys some pictures. Or we'll have pictures next Sunday.
Yes. And then I'll upload them. And everybody can see them.
But, yeah, besides that, I mean, again, it'll be here before you know it. But looking forward to another 3-day weekend. I'm a big fan of, I feel like they need to break the holidays up and give us at least one 3-day weekend every month. Because it seems like we get them in these clusters where there's like, you have like 4-day work weeks like 2 or 3 times within like 5 weeks, and then you get nothing for like 2 months. And it's just like, if
you're lucky enough to even get the holidays, old girl doesn't even get 4th of July.
Oh, they even observed?
Like that Friday off? Nope.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm all like, you need to find a different job.
I found a new job. What's the problem with you getting a new job?
I have a 3-day weekend every week.
As soon as I get done with my training.
Jack works 4/10s. 3-day weekend every weekend.
Hell yeah.
And I have a 2.5-day weekend. I get done at noon, so on Friday. So
And Liz bitch ass has to work until
I'm
midnight.
close. I get off at 3 on Fridays.
all right, Joe.
Well,
yeah.
we'll be back next week with secret
4th of
movies
July.
and Supergirl, and hopefully we all have our fingers still.
Shit, I ain't doing
JP?
nothing before July, so I'll have my fingers. I ain't worried about that. I'll be moving stuff is what I'll be.
You
Well,
can lose a finger doing that.
Yeah, you can lose
That
a
is
finger
true.
doing that. Get it
That
caught.
is true. I could.
Get it caught between a box and the wall. Like,
I'm looking around. These Funkos ain't been touched in like I don't know 8 years. That ain't true. I ain't even started collecting Funkos till 2021, but they ain't been moved since like 2022. So I might lose a finger for whatever critters hiding behind these things.
I was going to ask you guys about. I watched there's a video that pops up in my YouTube feed every once in a while of a guy who just goes out in his area and kind of looks and sees what collectibles and stuff. And it looks like Target and Walmart are like blowing out tons of Funkos because they had, their collectibles section. Like
It
a ton of
happens.
them were like $3, $3.50. Not all of them, but a large percent. Like if you looked at the wall, like, you have the Target, the yellow stickers,
Right.
like at least 3/4 of them had a yellow sticker on it. But he's been going around going, this is the same shit that's been here for, 6 months or a year or going on longer than a year, you know. But that goes back to what we
Funko
were talking
died, son. Other than the exclusives here and there, the commons, nobody buys commons anymore. Really, nobody's paying $15 for a Funko Pop that used to be $7. So it's like people like me. If it's an exclusive, whatever, like there's some I don't know what came out recently, and my first thought was I'll wait till Funko has a sale for these commons and I'll get it then because I'm not paying full price for a Funko. And even the exclusives they jacked the price from 15 to 25 now.
Mm-hmm.
But again, they're limited to like 1,000, 3,000, whatever. That's fine. I'll handle that. And they're trying to be better about that. Oh, this is limited to 9,500 pieces. Like 9,500 is still a lot. You guys don't sell out of 9,500 pieces. So I have no interest unless the shit's gonna sell out. Don't care.
I'll wait and get it from Funko Hollywood at the end of the year.
Honestly, yeah, even then, no, it's too
meant for the
expensive.
exclusives, right? Because the exclusives you're
well,
generally
for some,
not. Yeah.
For some, yeah. But you can
I
still,
did
like
buy
I said,
the Sam Jackson though that just came out, the Jurassic Park one.
What?
He was
Hold
limited.
on to your butts.
Yeah.
Oh, Jurassic.
Mr. Arnold. He was limited.
Did.
He sold out. I don't remember what he was limited to though.
But you usually get an idea, like the popular ones, they're going to sell out, and you kind of get an idea of which ones are. It's like, okay, fine. But in general, though, there's like, no, that can sit there. When I do an order because I'm picking up, example, San Diego, and we're up at 6 a.m, and it's going to drop at 7 or whatever, and we're in line waiting for the shared exclusive to drop, and some of it's on Funko's site, I'll have stuff in my queue already waiting because they're on sale. If they have anything at all. That way I can save on shipping and get everything done at once. But overall, though, I ain't
No, sir. Anyway, so for the third time.
Yeah.
Bye.
I am not a crook.
Farewell.